like because the other one.
Yeah, I think you should
we'll
delete
start
that.
from scratch.
Yeah, we'll just delete the other one.
Delete the other one, and we'll start all over, man.
All right, so y'all can still hear me because I just lost.
No, I can hear you fine, man.
Okay. Rob's cut out, but I think he just stopped talking. I thought he cut out. Anyways, hey there, guys. Portal Master 9351 here. So we are back once again after some technical difficulties. Just for a brief explanation, my laptop completely froze, and as a result, when I rebooted it, we lost the stream. But we're back. Today, we're going to be talking and speculating a little bit about Skylanders Academy Season 3. And I am joined today by CoinOpTV and Jap28. So y'all can say hey, and then we'll get started.
All right. Hey there, guys. Jap28 here. How's it going, everyone? And we also have, I'm really happy to have Rob from CoinOpTV here.
Hey there. Yes. Any technical difficulties, I blame on the hurricane.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I am in the middle of a hurricane right now. So if it goes out again, we're going to blame good old Hurricane Florence. But yeah. So if, Jap, you'd like to talk about, go ahead and start leading us in the questions we're going to be talking about today, you can go ahead and do that.
All right. I thought it would be fun since us three never get together and talk about stuff like this. Just do some simple predictions of what's going to happen in Skylanders Academy Season 3. It's only, 12 days away. So I thought first we'd say when we think the trailer is going to drop.
All
so
right,
I'll start. I'll start. You go. You go ahead.
All right. I was going to say next Monday.
Monday. That's a good date. Honestly, I have no idea because the past 2 years, the trailer has been out by now. Mm-hmm. I had actually predicted in an earlier video, I said, oh, it's going to come out on, I think like I said the 14th or the 13th or something like that. So I'm already wrong as to when I thought it was going to come out. I mean, I think it could be literally any day now. So yeah, I have no clue.
Yeah, me too. The same thing. I would have predicted it would have been out this past Friday on the 14th. You know, give it 2 weeks notice, but so I like I said in preview, I'm gonna go with Wednesday the 19th. Is that right? Yeah, or is that 20? Yeah, Wednesday the 19th. I'll go.
Wednesday the 19th. Yeah, I think it's gonna be this Wednesday or this Thursday at this point.
It said soon. What did the comments say? The sooner. Remember?
They're like it's sooner than you expected, and I'm like, I thought it was gonna come out last week. How can it be sooner than I expect?
All right, so let's move on to the whole big family drama on the show. Who do you guys think Chaos's father is, and this whole Strikor business? I'm interested to hear from you guys. You want to go first this time, Rob?
Yeah. So spoilers, if you're not all caught up on the Skylanders Academy, which is what we're talking about, the Season 3 coming up, is the last few frames of Season 2 ended with sort of a reveal of Eon kind of showing his forehead with some matching magical designs to that of Chaos, sort of hinting that maybe Eon is Chaos's dad. But I'm going to say that he's probably more of the uncle or the grandfather. I think that was a little bit of a misdirection on that part to try and keep, you know, kind of like J.J. Abrams does. It kind of like drops in some Easter eggs, and then it's up to the next person to sort of take over and explain it all.
Yeah, so I actually, it's to explain who I think the father is, I first have to explain my theory about Strikor. So my theory is with Strikor is that Strikor and Eon are not actually brothers. They're actually the same person. I think they're the same person and that they were split or something like that. That's what they are. I think that's going to be the reveal. And I think that if that's the case, then it's going to be kind of difficult for one to be the father or, you know, so I think you kind of have to throw that all out the window. I think there's something that is not being explained about Strikor and Eon. So I don't think actually either one of them is the father. I actually think that's going to stay a mystery because I think that's going to be something they're going to continue to tease us with as this show continues. And I think that they have already stated that this season ends on a cliffhanger. So I would not be surprised if neither one of them end up being the father, and we have to continue to wonder that for another year or so.
Yeah, that is a really good theory, man. I like that.
What do you think?
I still, and a lot of people have that same idea, like the good and the evil with Strikor. Personally, I think Strikor is the darkness. That's my theory. And I think Eon might be either the father or grandfather of Chaos.
Yeah. So you're saying you think that Strikor is like the darkness from Sky.
Uh-oh. Hurricane. Okay, there.
Yeah, hurricane.
I was scared for a
Yeah,
second.
we're
You
back.
froze for a second.
So did you get my question?
No,
though?
I didn't. I think you. It's the darkness. Well, they said that darkness has always been brought up ever since Skylanders, like the very first Spyro's adventure.
Mhm.
And Cassandra did say in Skylanders Academy that we beat him before. We can do it again. Let's go bring back our boys. So I don't know. I think it's a character. Strikor is a character that they've already faced before in the past. So I'm gonna go with the darkness or something like that.
Mhm.
So. And I still want to know how Aurora fits into all this. And so that brings me into my next question for you guys. I want you guys to each pick one character, predict, like not your favorite Skylanders or anything like that, but do a prediction of who you actually think is going to be in the show. Someone we haven't seen. You want to go first, Portal Master, this time?
I'll go first. So I said this in my top 5 picks for Skylanders Academy video, which is the last video I put out. But I really think that it's going to be Ambush, because it was actually stated in a recent tweet that Stealth Elf would be getting a new mentor in Skylanders Academy. And back when Ambush's backstory was first revealed, some people thought that Ambush was actually the person who taught Stealth Elf because of Stealth Elf's backstory as well. And so there was some theory that he was actually Stealth Elf's mentor. And I think that if Stealth Elf has a new mentor, it would make sense for it to be Ambush. So I think there's a really good chance that Ambush would be in Season 3.
Cool. And Rob, what about you, man?
Yeah, though, that'd be great to bring in some more senseis. We got to see a little Kingpin has already appeared, right?
Yeah, I thought Kingpin was her sensei, so
yeah, senseis would be good. I'm gonna say I got my props, so I want to see some swappers. I want to see some free rangers, some washbuckler. I want to see some swappers.
Yeah,
Mega Charge.
Yeah, that's definitely. I think that right now that's the only one that's like, well, have the Giants been? Oh yeah, obviously the Giants have been there. I can't believe I'm saying that. Yeah, the Swamp Force is the big group that's been left out. So yeah, the Swamp Force need to be featured in some way, shape, or form.
That's true. There's been some Trap Masters with Kaboom and Snapshot and a couple of the smaller characters, But yeah, we've never seen a Mini. You think a Mini's going to be there, Rob?
How about I'm showing some? How about some minis? All right. In
minis
chat,
would be cool too.
Some people in chat are saying eyeballs. So how about some minis? Have we seen any minis yet?
We haven't.
No minis yet. No.
That would be a cool episode to dedicate to the minis or something like that. I'd love to see an episode maybe with like the minis and the Giants in the same episode. That'd be an interesting little thing to do, both of.
And then of course, we got to see, Jap28's T-shirt.
Yes. My T-shirt. I don't know if you guys can see it. Gil. We got to see Gil.
With how heavily he was featured in like all of the games, I'm honestly amazed that we haven't seen Gil Grunt yet.
Yeah, I said that in my video earlier today. I think he should have been there the whole time. Mm-hmm. Him and Spyro look like they're chummy. Like they're the ones that discover the dark clouds right at the trailer. Like, I don't know. I just think he's got to be there. I like to see Gil, man. Cool. All right. So finally, let's get on to the last big question. We know Cinder got captured, but Spyro was turned into Dark Spyro. So what is gonna? And Spyro looks like he's gonna be a bit of a bad. I'm not gonna say the word, but he looks like he's gonna be bad. He's walking on the ceiling. He's being kind of cocky. What do you think is gonna happen to Spyro?
So I'll take this one first. So It's a little off-putting because if you have seen like the little GIF that they put on Twitter, you'll see that Spyro is, obviously back at the academy walking around the cage, and he looks happy. He doesn't look evil, like he's trying to destroy all the Skylanders, which is very, very off-putting because we know from the end of Season 2 that that's kind of his goal now. So I think it's going to be interesting to see how he's actually evil. I think he's going to actually try to play it off and kind of operate as like a double agent inside of the academy for a while before we actually get to see him be really, really evil in Season 3.
Yeah, that's good, man. What about you, Rob?
Yeah, I'm curious about this this dual personality. I actually made a video a couple weeks ago to talk about this. I mean, first of all, they're changing the voice actors, so it's going to be Jason Ritter is going to be the voice of like the Dark Spyro, so it's going to have this more grittier tone, and apparently he's going to kind of infiltrate the Skylanders Academy, so there'll be a little duality there that'll be sort of interesting that we haven't really seen before. So Spyro will be kind of this secret agent, you know, for, Mission Impossible secret agent.
And because they're changing the voice actor and like the personality has changed, it's basically going to be a completely different character than in the first 2 seasons.
Yeah. Is Jason Ritter, just curious, is that John Ritter's son?
Yes. John Ritter's son. Yeah.
And he's fame, all right.
he's been around for a while acting, and
yeah.
I've seen him in some movies where he does like bad characters, like bullies and stuff, and yeah, he actually can be kind of menacing if he needs to be.
Okay, cool.
So just while we're talking about voice actors, I'm so excited for Patrick Warburton coming on board.
Yes, yeah, we should bring up Flynn, eh? Flynn's gonna be awesome, man.
Oh yeah.
So,
sure.
What did you guys think? I know Portal Master, you thought his design was kind of weird. Let's just off a little bit. And yeah, I personally love it, but let's hear from Rob. From what do you think of the design, Rob?
Well, yeah, it's always interesting when they design. I mean, we've known Flynn now for 7-8 years on the video game, so it's interesting to see Captain Flynn cartoonized. I think it's cool that they made him look a little different. That screenshot doesn't really grab me because I don't really kind of know what's happening. It looks like he doesn't look like the proud, boisterous Captain Flynn that we sort of know and love. He looks more like he's kind of under attack and worried. So like,
yeah.
Sort of makes it seems like a bad screenshot to sort of showcase.
Well, and I think that maybe, I don't know if y'all saw the picture of the Doom Raiders all on a boat. You had the 4 Doom Raiders on the boat. Well, I personally think that those might be from the same scene. So I think that might be why he's looking like that. And you could obviously see that the Doom Raiders were kind of a little freaked out. So I'm wondering if the Doom Raiders were trying to like get on Flynn's ship and he was like, you know, trying to fling them off the boat or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, and that might be why he looks like he did in that screenshot. Is what I'm trying to say.
Let's see in chat. Let me look over chat here. We got
let's do that.
Luke says bring Mags and Buzz, and Jeffrey says it looks like it's not natural. And then J-Man Jedi says he wants to see Rizzo and Blobbers, so more of the side characters.
Yes, I'd love to see more NPCs. I would especially love to see Mags. I love her accent. I think that'd be hilarious to see.
That's the same girl from Toy Story, isn't it?
You know, I don't know.
I think it's the same voice actress. I don't know. She sounds like, you know, the cowboy girl.
Yeah, I know exactly.
Jesse, it may be. I'd have to double check on that.
Yeah, it sounds like the same character. Anyways, I just wanted to touch on my Spyro, what I think is going to happen. I think Spyro is going to...
Oh, we never got around to you.
Yeah, I never got to give my answer, but no big deal. I think Spyro is going to be bad and really try to, destroy the Skylanders along with Chaos and Striker. But I think he's going to come to the conclusion that, like, he's not going to be happy with what things are going on and his actual ancestry. So I think he's going to actually... Like Eruptor and Stealth Alpha, he's going to be thinking that that's my actual family, and so he's going to basically turn back to being good. So that's my...
I think it would be interesting if they did somehow tie into, because, you know, obviously his ancestors went somewhere with, obviously, the Spyro trilogy coming out. I would be curious if they would try to bring back these dragons and, you know, somehow tie it into the original, you know, Spyro games. That'd be interesting if they did that. But also I could definitely see them doing something like you just said, him realizing that the Skylanders from the Academy are his actual family and kind of like, oh, it's not as important that I free my ancestors. I'd be curious which route they would take there.
Yeah, that's what I think is going to happen. I think he's going to realize that Stealth Elf and Eruptor are his best friends and they're his family, and Eon taking care of him when he was a baby and stuff. I think he's just going to do a 180 and become good again. He might keep the dark skin, but, you know, we'll have to wait and see. So,
do you guys think that Dark Spyro and Dark, like the new Dark Spyro, will get a little busy with Cinder, a little romance there? Because in the video game universe, Dark Spyro and Cinder, they were kind of a thing, right?
That's very true. Yeah,
it would be interesting if somehow something happens between Dark Spyro and Cinder, and then he turns back into regular Spyro, and he's completely different. That'd be an interesting there, and it's like, oh, now it's no longer a thing. I'd be curious. I know that a while ago, like in season 2, it was
they tweeted out something that they're platonic friends, that nothing romantically will happen, but that was a long time ago.
And also, that was regular Spyro too. So there could be something with Dark Spyro.
And that's true. Is there any more comments, Rob, that people are saying that we should touch on before we go?
Oh yeah, Galaxy Toy says I want Blades and the family of Spyro. Let's see. Nathan says, "Hey guys, I'm a big fan of Skylanders Swap Force Giants Super Trap Team. He's missing the last one. Did Nathan? Did
the
you
original one too?
Well, yes. Well, a lot of people forgot about that. But
Spyro's Adventure. What's that?
Here's an interesting topic. Dude Drop Gaming says maybe a new power. So do you think Dark Spyro will have a new power, maybe like invisibility or something crazy? Think they'll do that?
Yeah, that would be. I don't know what new power it would be, but obviously in the second season he started to learn more about his powers and stuff like that. So I'd be curious if they took the next logical step and made him, gave him even more powers from the dark side. He could, if only he knew the power of the dark side. Am I right?
Yeah, it's true though. Like, didn't Strikor take all the light out of him? Like, they call him what? The light? Like I can't remember what they call Strikor. The light. The
light eater, I think.
The light eater. That's right. And so Spyro doesn't have any light left in him right now. So it'll be interesting to see how he, if he stays dark or if he gets his light back. Like,
how that affects his abilities. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's something going on with his hands because they're purple in that one screenshot we got for Netflix, but they weren't like that at the end of the trailer. If you watch at the actual show, I mean, his hands weren't purple like that. So,
yeah. So this is a quick question that I have for you guys, just real quick. So it was stated that Crash would be bringing some backup with him or bring some reinforcements with him on Twitter when they were answering people's questions. What do y'all think that means?
Aku Aku, man.
I think Aku Aku would be cool.
I think Aku Aku. It could be what's his little, what is it? His cousin or little niece or
Coco?
Or his sister?
Sister, yeah. Sister is Coco.
Okay, Coco. It could be Coco, but I like to see Aku Aku, man.
It'd be nice if Neon Cortex makes an appearance. Bring on more villains. Let Neon be like a guest villain.
Yeah, well, what is it? J-Man Jedi 9 just said Donkey Kong and Bowser, which is what made me think of Crash Bandicoot. Be cool to see those two, but I don't see that happening.
I don't see them getting the rights from
them. No. But Crash Bandicoot bringing Aku Aku would be very cool. Very cool.
Yeah, and that's another way for them to promote another game. So I think it makes perfect sense too, man. So yeah.
New voice also. Crash will have a new voice in season 3.
Yes, not Eric Rogers anymore. I can't believe I went the entire season 1 without knowing that was Eric Rogers. And then as soon as I learned that, I was like, oh, it's so cool. One other thing is they also said that Sai would have an interesting continuation of his storyline. But it would be in a way that we didn't expect, was what they said. I don't know what that means.
Saying that, yeah. I think he's going to be, since he's Imaginator, they're going to rebuild him. He might be a totally different, not Sai the banana guy. Yeah. Maybe they'll make, Sir Hoodington or something. It'll be a new character, I think.
I think it might be, and they'll have a different guest star, voicing him.
Oh, they could keep the same voice actor. The guy from what? Diamond?
Dan TDM was the guy's name.
Dan TDM, yes. There you go.
Interesting. The Diamond Minecart.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of, yes.
Yeah. All right.
Well, that's about all I have on my little list here. So
yes, I know this is probably not the smoothest sailing stream that we've had, but hey, in the end, we got it working. So thank you guys all for joining me, Jap28 and CoinOpTV in this stream, even though it was a little hectic. So if you'd like to say goodbye, then we can wrap up the stream.
All right, go ahead, Rob.
Goodbye to all you Portal Masters. Thanks for tuning in. For some reason, I have a stack of cards in front of me. There's Dark Snapshot. Have we seen Snapshot yet in the show?
Yeah.
Yes, we have.
Yeah, we did. We did. It was brief, but we did see
Dark Wildfire. Yeah. For some reason, I have a stack of dark cards. This would be Dark Food Fight. So, and then I've got a whole bunch of
more Dark Skylanders
cards there too. If anybody needs Disney Affinity Code, there you go. You can have it.
It turned into a giveaway stream here at the
You're
end.
Gonna crash the stream, Rob. Take it easy there.
Yeah. All right. Thank you guys so much for joining. So if you enjoy this stream, be sure to go and check out Rob and Jap's channel. And if you liked it, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll be answering questions in the comments section afterwards. So yeah, thank you all for joining us, and I'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.